Hey, what's up, guys? AstralCloak here with another tournament battle. This is going to be Goontotalwar versus AstralCloak. Uh, Match number 2 of round 1. This could be the deciding match. This is the deciding match between me and Goon. If I win this one, I go on to fight my next guy. Well, I win, get more points really, and then he goes on to fight his next people. Otherwise, he does have the chance to win this one to tie us, and then we'd have a third match. But we'll see how things go from here, right? I did go with Massilia once again, and Goon went with Egypt this time to just change things up. I think I banned the faction he used last time around. Just wanted to make him try and adjust to something else. But he ended up letting me do Massilia, which works out because I really like Massilia. So it's good for me. All right, we'll hop right on into it. As you can see, our army compositions here. We'll hop into it, kind of talk through our formations a little bit, right? So I went with the same formation as previously. I'm sure if you guys remember here, we got the slingers up front. Kind of went in this like wedge pattern a little bit because I wanted to have them ready to focus on the flanks. I learned a little bit. I noticed like a lot of you people were running cav on the flanks here to attack me, and I wanted to use my slingers to kind of support my own cav to deal with theirs, right? So I kind of decided to move them a little bit, just since they're a long formation like this, so they take us a little bit longer to rotate. So did that. We got the same front line here, still clumped up nice and tight, but that's all right. We got the two hoplites in the center to hold the line. We got axe warriors on the edges with thorax, and then on the other side we have just two thorax, and then with the thorough spears and the axe warriors to support on the flanks. Same thing on the right flank, and then in the middle we got the Celtic warriors, fairly cheap infantry unit, but they're there to support mostly my hoplites. I want them to get in there and help do some damage, because hoplites are mostly a tanky unit, right? So we got some of these axe warriors in here, or the Celtic warriors, to support a little bit there. And then we got our general went with hoplites. I wanted to make sure he was nice and tanky and help. Also wanted to be able to help deal with cav in the back line, like he did in the previous one. I saw that really worked out well for me. So did that again. Once again, we got the one Tarantine on the left and two on the right, with the Lancers on the left to support. I do like using the Lancers to help kill off cav. Probably not the best use of the shot cav, but it gets the job done, right? All right, and then we'll get over here to Goon's side. All right, he went with 4 camel archers. It's kind of a rough pick, man. Camel archers, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they can't actually shoot when they're moving. They have to be staying still to shoot. They're not like a shoot and go kind of thing, like most Missile Cav are. So that really hampers their effectiveness in these kind of land battles. You can't really skirmish as well with them. So you gotta be very careful with these units. They're a little tankier, but nah, definitely not my favorite Missile Cav. I avoid the camel archers when I can personally, but he's got some really good shot cav here. We got the very heavy shot cav here. I cannot pronounce this, but this cav unit, right? And then we got the Egyptian cav over here to kind of support them. They're a decent melee cav unit. Can't complain there, right? He ended up going with the Royal Peltis for his general, which is a good call. I mean, it's a solid general, especially for Egypt. It's a really good one. I've seen a lot of people run that. He ended up going with the 4 slingers. He's got them clumped up once again, as you can see, but he's got them in the back, kind of like protected in this little, not really a box, but he's got these more clumped up units on the end, right? Thicker formation, right? He's got some thorax behind that, man. Thorax are really what I'm gonna be worried about here. It's his stronger melee units that he has in his formation, so I gotta watch those for sure. All right, so he's got those 2 in the back, and then he's got 2 more thorax on either flank just to hold up the flanks. Decent, good. They're a really good unit for flanking and getting some good flanking damage in. So very useful there. That's probably what he's trying to do with the flanks, right? That's what I would do with this setup. And then in the middle here, he's got 5 of the thorough spears. Really solid spear unit. I really love these spear units. This spear unit, it's not a super strong one, but they have javelins, which really puts in a lot of work. You got to watch out for those for sure. All right, we will hop right on into it. Get the guys moving here. get a checklist formation moving. It's always cool watching these guys just start walking. I mean, slow move, right? They're just kind of marching slowly here, but it looks cool either way. Oh man, even these axe warriors look a little goofy, I will say. Oh, those throw spears, man, favorite unit. Freaking love those guys. Not my favorite, but they're solid infantry unit for land battles. All right. Well, as you can see, I'm adjusting my formation a little bit. He was farther on the right side than I wanted my formation to come in at him. I wanted to come straight in at him, so I moved off to the right here. Got all my cav clumped up on the right side so we could focus down those camel archers and get rid of them. I mean, they're not super maneuverable, so I'm hoping I can get in there quick, knock them out, and get out and help and finish skirmishing their troops, right? That's kind of my plan here, because I know these guys can easily demolish those 4 camel archers. No big deal. I will say I don't think I realized that I could just get these guys on melee mode and get them to charge in there, and they'd probably take things out a lot quicker. But I think I try and skirmish them down, which is maybe not the move here. But we got the lancers here to really put in some work with their charges. Getting my slingers moved in here. For some reason I targeted all 4 of their slingers with each one of mine. Really, I should have like clumped up these 2 on one and these 2 on the other, right, to really get the damage in on them. But I spread my damage out, which isn't the right move. You want to get units routed as quickly as you can, especially these slingers are doing damage to me. If I can get rid of one unit, get rid of the next, right? All right, we got the cav charge coming in on the right side here. Ooh, they got first 2 volleys. They are archers. They got a little bit more range, I believe. What's their range? 125 versus 80. Yeah, a lot more range, which sucks for me. But also, we're getting some good hits in with the javelin, man. We're just picking them apart for sure. Oh, we got an excellent charge in with the lancers. I think, man, almost all that front line got a kill, I think. Yeah, oh goodness, dude. Already down 25, 20, 19. Oh, they're routing. That's it. That's it. Gone. See? Support your Missile Cav with some melee cav and you're set. Problem is, he's got his slinger supporting his cav a little bit. I'm too far away to do that. But I'm getting my lancers in here to help pick off this camel archer unit while the rest focus these other 2. Because they can deal with these 2. No big deal. Problem with him running away like that too is he's presenting his back to my units here so they can get the javelin throws in on them, and they're running away. I think he might have forgotten that they don't do they can't shoot while they move. I think he definitely forgot about that, and that's really kicking his ass right there. You can see in here he moved his other 2 cav units in here to deal with my lancers, which was a really smart move because these lancers could have tore apart a lot more stuff before really having issues, and they gained some ranks. Like they already leveled up once here. Yep, so they already got a little extra bonus there. So good for me, bad for him, right? But he's getting in here with his cav. I'm coming in to support some with these Tarantine. I really need to keep them away from this clump though, because they'll get tore apart by these cav units. Don't want that. All right, finishing up this cav unit on the right here. It should be their... Yeah, those 2 are the last camel archers. Really tore them apart quick. Check in on our slingers here. We got a couple dead bodies here. 71, kind of hurting, honestly. 90, 89, 88, not bad. 20 kills, 31, 27, and 5. These guys are struggling. But you can see how good the kills are versus how many are left still. That's the beauty of having them spread out like that. Like if you see here, you guys got 84 left, 55, 60. He's definitely taking a lot more damage, and they have a lot less kills. Similar stats, but like less kills. So that just goes to show you how good that spread out formation is for the slingers. All right, looks like he's almost finished my lancers off. They're pretty low at this point. Only got 12 left, so I gotta be careful with them. Not sure what I'm trying to do with this. Oh, they're getting charged. That's really bad for me. That's probably dumb. That's probably it for my lancers, I'd say. Plus, they're tired, and I think these guys are active still. Yeah, so rough for sure, man. Rough for sure. We've done some damage to his cav for sure, though, so that's good for us at least. Getting a good charge in there. Oh, this Tarantine actually got a level as well, so they'll do a little extra damage, which is good. Unfortunately, we're kind of feeding his Cav and getting them some levels, getting them some extra like bonuses in their stats, which is going to hurt us later on. Getting some good volleys with the javelins. I'm kind of worried at this point our ammo is probably running a little low, so a lot of wasted javelins right there, a lot of wasted ones. Oh, we got our first routes for the slingers. Yeah, this is why I should have focused down one. Like, we are doing more damage to their slingers, but he managed to route one of my units at the same time as mine. I really should have focused down one at a time and got them to route, but too late for that now. Getting our Cav in here, just chasing down their Cav, which is risky because I think just about every unit he has here has javelins, so I got to watch out for that because they will tear apart my horse Cav so quick. Yep, see that volley right there? Oh, those are slingers. I was gonna say they normally do more damage here, but it's all right. Oh, good volley! You got the backside of those. Oh, heavy! Oh my goodness, that was huge. We got a good charge in on those slingers as well, kind of finishing them off so they can't come back into the battle. It's a really good move there. Kind of deal with those units, keep them from coming back in to fight me later, right? He does kind of have the slingers mixed in with the thorough spears with the shield, which is kind of helping them survive somewhat, but not enough to make it worth it, I don't think, because they're not really doing much here. But yeah, we did lose that Cav unit, unfortunately, here. But we got the slingers knocked out. Now he's down to these last two on this side, which is good for me. Almost dealing with all of his, like, really, like, range capability, skirmish capability, mostly. I mean, obviously you have javelins on all these units, but no more slingers, which is awesome for me. Noticing his generals back here. See, I really need to start pelting this general with my slingers. He's got his back to me. I could do some serious damage there. But we haven't done that yet. Hopefully. I don't remember if I noticed that until, or not. Because this was really perfect. Use your Cav to distract him so he's not noticing the damage I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what javelins will do to Cav, man. Look at how many died there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-ish. Got a decent charge off in there, though. We'll say that, I guess. Nothing great. Did take some friendly fire with the javelins there. Yeah, another one, I think, there. So, gotta be careful with that. Yeah, that unit's gone. Didn't really do much damage at all to the peltists, so not great. Good news, though. He did turn his Cav around to face my Cav. So I'm getting the slingers to hit him in the rear here, which is great damage. Great damage. Oh, boy. Yep, that one's going to be gone. The slingers are broken. He's out of slingers. It's just I have range superiority at this point. I am running out of ammo. Like, you see these guys are pulling back because I assume they're out of ammo. Yep, got the swords in hand. Out of ammo. We are running low on ammo at this point. We've really dumped a lot into this, into our enemy here. I think he caught on that I was just demolishing his Cav with slingers here, so he's pulling them around to try and get... Oh, dude, he just looked like he got kicked by his buddy. Man. But he's moving the Cav in here. He's trying to deal with my slingers, I assume. Get a last little hoorah of his Cav. Kind of a risky move. Probably should have just pulled them back a little bit. He's got to realize he's charging them in towards my infantry units here, right? And they also have javelins. Yep. Yep, there you go. Down to 2. Down to 1. Actually got some good... Oh my goodness, that guy. That guy, the amount of javelins in this horse. Total waste of javelins by these axe warriors. But, I don't know, we got him finished off, so there's that at least. But I'm noticing I have kind of like the maneuvering superiority at this point. I can maneuver a lot better than he can, where he's just got the infantry. I have one Cav unit, it's not much, but he's got to worry about that Cav unit, where I don't have to worry about any Cav. So, moving my infantry in here to try and engage, because really, at this point, I would say I definitely have better infantry than he does. So I can really put in some work here. I mean, he has lost more units than me, because he's lost, what, 6? Plus the slingers. And I haven't even lost all my Cav, so he's lost all 6 of his Cav. It's risky bringing in 6 Cav. Can be good, but Cav can be a risky unit type to bring in. If you don't play them well, you can lose a lot of value there. Here I got my guys in the shield wall and the hoplite wall. Really not the best move here, because these guys aren't going to throw their javelins when they charge in, because they're in the shield wall, unfortunately. My thorough spears are putting in some work with their javelins, not as much as they're taking though, that's for sure. But we do have our slingers off to the side here, getting some sword side damage in, which is good. Probably need to move them up a little bit. Speaking of which, my guy, I just realized in real life I realized that, and I'm adjusting here, getting around here, so get a little bit more of a flank on these Thorax swordsmen, get some more damage done. Should be good. I mean, the good news is they're wasting a lot of Pila because I have the shield wall, which is going to help with my shield strength for sure, but I'm missing out on the damage capabilities that my Pila could be doing here. Alright. Oh, we're getting the Axe Warriors to come in here. Thoros are still putting in work on these Thorax, kind of tearing them apart, honestly. Celtics coming into support. Just constant throwing these spears, man. See these Axe Warriors get in here. Oh, beautiful. Oh, it tore them up. Oh, I love watching the charge with the Pila, dude. It's just beautiful. Oh, man. They already starting at 93. I got 120. That's what we like to see with them javelins. I'm moving my general in here at this point. Probably shouldn't be moving him fast, but I am getting him in here. I noticed their general on this side. I want to kind of support a little bit. Not really needed. Me getting my Cav in here to fight. Unfortunately, I get caught by these Thorax swordsmen. Tear up this unit. Because I think this Cav unit was near full on its unit numbers, but we lost a lot there. Didn't get a perfect charge in on this. Decent charge. They just don't have a lot of mass, so they can't do a ton here. I did swap my... I did have my slingers attacking these guys on their shield side for a little bit. Swapped to take out these Thorax from behind, which is pretty huge for me. At this point, I really need to pull my Cav out, because they are in a bad place. About to get flanked by these Thorax. Well, they're mostly dead on this side, so... but we're getting some damage done on their Royal Peltis, which is good. We are doing some good work on this flank as well. I really need to pull these Axe Warriors around and get some flanking action done, though. They do a lot more than just the throwing them at the front here. Because he's getting some nice flanks in on me. Good news is my slingers are getting some good damage on them because they got their backs to him. Problem is, he just routed that unit, and he's getting my Cav finished up. There's not much left of them. They're pretty much done. And he's moving in here. Oh, as you can see, I forgot. Definitely have my general on formation attack here, because they got a block turned in that way, which is not what you want to see. You definitely don't want them in formation here. But he's in a bad place. I mean, good news is he pushed through kind of, so he can envelop some. Problem is, his general's out here. I'm actually fighting him with slingers, which is a bold move. But it's working out somewhat, I guess. Kind of panicking at this point because my general is right here and he's got all of this around him. So trying to send in some slingers to see if I can take a little bit of the heat off my general. Obviously not going to do a ton, but we're going to give it a shot here for sure. See how it goes. Also pulling these Axe Warriors out to assist, which would be good. Be very good for sure. General is just tearing apart these slingers. Slingers are not the matchup for Royal Peltis in any way. Axe Warriors are in there. We are enveloping on this side. We got that first unit knocked out, so we can get these next two wrapped around to get these Thorough Spears broken, which should be great for us. Starting to get this Thorough Spears knocked out as well. Love to see that. Got a second wind on these guys to get them really working. Love that ability. It's really useful if you guys got a long infantry fight here. Unfortunately, he's got his general coming in. Well, I guess fortunately, really. He's got his general coming in to fight here, but he's going to be fighting my general, which is kind of a risky fight for me. I don't want my general to die, right? But we're demolishing this whole line. He's really only got these 3 units that are in a decent number at this point. So honestly, at this point, I would say that I've won. you don't really have to see the rest of it to see how it goes, but we definitely have won this battle, I'd say. Finishing up here, those are gone. These guys are all starting to break or waver. They're wavering here. The general hasn't died though, which is absolutely crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. But that was it, guys. Thanks for joining me. It was an awesome battle. I really enjoyed it. It was fun doing with these camel archers. It was the first time really fighting camel archers for me. So that was interesting for sure. I really let them get a lot of kills on me. But the kills to losses ratio is pretty decent for me. Can't complain too much there. You can see the friendly fire, though. A little bit too much friendly fire, man. But slingers put in some work, man. That's what happens if you let the slingers survive for too long, man. You got to kill those off quick. Well, everybody, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you got any tips, tricks, things you want to see, toss them in the comments. I'd love to see that. Also, if you guys want to join into tournaments like this, there's the Rome 2 Casual Corner Discord. I have a link down in the description. You guys can hop in there and get in on other tournaments. Right now we have a 2v2 tournament going. So you missed the start of that one. We're in round 1. But you guys should be able to hop in on the next tournament if you're interested. Well, that's it for today, guys. We'll see you next time.